Hello everybody, I'm Quentin and I'm out here with my Gumotex or Gumotex Alfonso. All of my videos start with, is it Gumotex or Gumotex? So if you know, drop me a line in the comments and tell me if it's pronounced Gumo or Gummo. I was just doing an experiment with this because what I wanted to do was get some wheels to go underneath it to make it easier to transport, especially when I'm on my own. It is a largish boat, as inflatable boats go, and I've got one of these C-tug carts here, which are expensive, but people seem to think they were the best. And I got it, and it is a very neat device, but I wasn't sure whether it was going to work with an inflatable boat. Let's see if I can show you what it looks like underneath. Oh, I think I was going to swap over, but I think I'll just crawl under here with you. Oh, there you go. So, what you have, there are lots of videos online about the C-tug. If you just search for C-tug, you'll find plenty of them. And what you have, it's a bit dark under here, but basically there are some pads, some rubberized pads that go against the bottom of the boat, and these are really intended for hard kayaks. And I wasn't sure whether on an inflatable base like this, it would be rigid enough and firm enough that I'd actually be able to tug it along. But it turns out to work just fine. There's a kind of kickstand here as well, you can see, which you can put up. That just keeps the wheels standing up while you lift the boat onto them. Anyway, once they're on, let's see if it works. We pump this up perhaps just a little bit more than the recommended. The recommended pressure is, it says down here, 0.2 bar, and I think we've got about 0.23 or something like that, just to make it a bit more rigid. And of course, how rigid the base is really the thing that counts. Now, the other thing you have on these is a board that you can put in the bottom of the hull here on the floor to give you a bit more rigidity wherever you want it. There, you can put it at different places along here, and probably the ideal would be actually to put that board under here. Now, I'm not sure whether it's visible, but there is a little bit of a bulge there where the wheels are, but I can assure you that despite that, it does in fact work just fine. Let me take this out here, and there we go. So this video doesn't really tell you very much about it, except that yes, if you have a reasonably inflated, reasonably well inflated inflatable kayak or similar craft, you certainly can use these even on gravel here. I don't know how well it would work on pebbles, but basically the wheels are working just fine, and I can reverse as well. There's some fairly thick gravel under here, and this is way easier than trying to handle this boat on my own in any other way. And of course I could also use it as a kind of launching trolley if I was going down a slipway, get most of it into the water, especially if I put the wheels further back, actually get it afloat, go in, just unclip the cable, pull the wheels out the other way, and then hopefully not get my feet so wet. Anyway, C-tug cart, Gumotex Alfonso. Haven't tried it in anger yet, but I was nervous about whether it was going to work, so I thought it might be useful to somebody else to see that at some level anyway, it seems to work just fine. Hope that's useful.